What is up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am Eric and we are riding dirty. In today's episode we're going to talk about my custom 26-inch dirt jumper wheels back there. But before we do that, hit that subscribe button so you can see what we're up to next. Alright, let's get into it. So here's a quick background about dirt jumpers for me. I had one a long time ago. It was a Black Market 357. I love that bike and I regret it every day that I sold it. So I always wanted to get another one, and I've always liked Black Markets, like products in general. And then they came out with a bike called the Kill Switch about 12 years ago. When I saw that bike, it was a full suspension dirt jumper, and I was like, man, that bike's gotta be so fun to ride. But eventually, I was online looking around, and I happened to see a brand new frame on eBay going for $900. And I was like, you know what? This is a good opportunity to buy that. I can't pass this up because this is almost half price of what it usually costs on the website. So I purchased that bike, and so far since I've been doing that, I've been upgrading parts. All the leftover parts I've had from other bikes, this and that, and I'm finally getting this bike to exactly where I want it. And so what I did is I had some custom wheels made. I was looking online at different hubs, and hubs are pretty pricey, so I ended up going with these Koozer XM490 hubs. And then I also bought my Spank Spoon 32 rims. And they looked really cool, and I know they're made for dirt jumping, so I'm just gonna build these wheels and see how it goes and see if I like them. And they're pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know much about hubs, but I will say that so far what I do know is that they're really nice, they're very light, and they work well on my dirt jumper. They have a couple of different sizes as far as the front axles. You can get a 15mm, and then there's a 9mm quick release. Originally I went with a 9mm because that's what I had for my front forks at the time. Well, I recently upgraded my forks and I bought the new axle spacers. Now I'm rocking a 15mm through axle, so I'm pretty excited. These things are pretty universal. There's parts out there for them, so I was pretty stoked. The only one thing I could say that I didn't like about them was the fact that they didn't have a through axle for the rear unless it was a 12mm. Well, my dropouts on my frame are 10mm, so this wasn't gonna work. But I'm pretty good with machining and working with metal. So what I did was I bought an extra set of the quick release 10mm caps, and what I did is I drilled them out with a drill press, and I was able to put a 10mm axle straight through that. So now I have a 10mm through axle on these hubs. This is only about a 1 month review of me actually riding them, and I'm pretty impressed so far. I don't know that much about hubs and building wheels. I didn't even build the wheel myself. What I did is I had my local shop build me the wheels. I just bought them all the parts. But so far they're pretty awesome, and if you're looking for budget wheels to build, I do recommend these. The rear cassette has a 6-paw engagement, so that's pretty good for something like that, that you're using for a dirt jumper. I know there's better ones out there, but in my opinion, for $100, that's a pretty good price for what you're getting in the package. I like the color, they're gold, and I couldn't say no to gold, and I just went for it. So far, they've been pretty strong wheels. I've cased a lot of jumps because I'm really good at casing things. So far, so good. I haven't broke them, and right now I feel like I'm just getting better at dirt jumping, so I figured why spend a bunch of money on wheels I can't afford and break them when I can break some ones that are a lot cheaper. I only paid $400 for this set to be built, so I can't really complain. I mean, that's not a bad price for 2 wheels. These days, one wheel will cost you anywhere from $300 to $500, and if you're looking at 29er wheels, you're looking anywhere from like $800 to $1,500 a set. Like I said, this is only the 1 month review, but after like 6 months, I'll do another review and see how these things are holding up. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments. If you're interested in building some wheels like that, I'll answer whatever I can answer. So that's pretty much it for today. If you like what we do here on the channel, go ahead and hit that like button. You want to see what we're up to next, hit that subscribe button. And always remember, start small and go huge. Thanks for watching.